Greetings everyone, what is up with me here again, Tam Prime 1 with another video review. For all this video review, we're taking a look at Transformers Age of the Primes Armada Universe Red Alert. I cannot remember what class he is, either Deluxe or Voyager. My guess is going to be he's a Deluxe class. Either way, I'm going to be putting that in the video description below. So let's go ahead and take a quick look at Age of the Primes Red Alert, or should I say Armada Universe Red Alert. So taking a quick look at this guy right here. Beautifully well done. I'm surprised at how well Hasbro has remade Red Alert, especially for like his transformation process right below here with his legs, including with his arms right in here. Unfortunately, you cannot open up his chest piece right here like you used to from the original figure, because like as we all remember, this piece right here you could open on up and a little mini compiling port right there on his vehicle mode, but at least they put a little mini compiling port right back here on the back of him as they originally did. And also I think they put like little holes where the powering ports used to be at. I do not recall them being in the back right there. Actually, I do not think. I think the only locations they were at while on Red Alert were just right here, and definitely right back here. But yeah, they definitely did a really good job at remaking Red Alert. So thank you, Hasbro, for doing this. Thank you very much. And also, I cannot wait to get some of their Commander class figures. And also, if they do make any more figures, I want to see maybe a Commander class Cybertron Optimus Prime, maybe. Or possibly Commander class Wing Saber and Leo Breaker, because I am wanting to see that right there. And I'm also wanting to see like a maybe a leader class Jetfire that can combine with Armada Optimus Prime along with Overload and whatnot. But quite frankly, let's focus on this guy right here. I know I go rambling on. It's an old habit of mine. I get it from my mother. Well, I do get it from my mom. But let's go ahead and take a quick look at Red Alert right here. Very nice little wheels. Plastic wheels, as we all know. And they can roll on the surface. This wooden surface right here, just barely right there. But yeah. And I'll admit, not much to talk about him. Not much. And right here in the windshield, you can see it's a translucent red. And also... excuse me, sorry about that. I had a little bit of a snack earlier. A couple of siren strobe lights right there, and a translucent plastic piece right here, as per from the original figure. Unfortunately, right now, like much of this figure is not painted like the original figure is, so I don't know why Hasbro just doesn't like really go a bit further with these guys like they used to way back in the day. I know that Takara Tomy does do that themselves, but not as much. But Hasbro doesn't do it as much these days. But I still love the nod with the Autobot logo and the medical symbol right there. Very nice touch up right there. Loving it. I want to do the McDonald's jingle right now. I don't know why. But I also love the fact that they actually did the lights some justice. They did some lights. The lights some justice. Black can't talk right now. And right here on one of the lights, it's a bit of a translucent light, but I doubt you can even get like a proper shine through there. But yeah, pretty nice. And also right here, I brought up the little mini-con, and you can just power link him right there. So that way Long Arm can like help the boys to like jump off of him and whatnot. And also anything else that he does in the show, I can barely remember. I've watched the show before, and yet I can barely remember a whole lot that the mini-cons do. I'm 35 years old, and I lose my memory a lot easier these days somehow. Don't ask. Just do not ask. This does not seem to be flush right here. I don't know why, and I transformed him into his vehicle mode some time ago. But yeah, I just noticed that this was not as flush. Don't know why. Do not know why. But anywho, let's go ahead and do some quick comparisons with him. First up, we're going to go ahead and do Optimus Prime right here, and the Optimus Prime with the upgrade kit right there. There we are. There we go. Also, one of his teammates, Hotshot, and the other Hotshot. There you go, right there. And also before I put in the other figure, just to get a comparison, just to get the trio in here. Optimus is a little bit lopsided right there. There we go. He's still a little bit lopsided, but the trio of Autobots that arrived onto Earth in the first episode. There we have that. Also, we have... And I forgot to take him on out. Don't know why. Do not know why. And there you go. There's the other Starscream. Comparison right there. Method my madness within that. Even though he's a Decepticon, he also joined the Autobot side. And also the original Armada. Red Alert. Definitely much bigger compared to him. So many figures from back in the day were much bigger compared to these figures, and yet somehow they managed to, change up their transformations a good bit. So they have that right there. Now for the transformation process. Well, I will admit it's been a bit of time, but it's a pretty simple transformation process. Now, let's see if I can remember correctly. Now, I know we have to go ahead and open up this back piece right here first. Yeah, there we go. There we are. Just bring this on down. Now, you can see right here is his little storage for the grabber that's in here. Like I think it's a hook or something, but let's just call it a grabber. His little grabber is stored inside of the vehicle mode, and so we'll just bring that on out right there. There you go. But yeah, as you all saw, the little this little bit goes between the grabber, and it goes right, and the little back piece right there goes right there from what you all saw. Blah, I can't talk right now. Oh boy. You all saw it, so you all know how it goes on in there. Now go ahead and bring out the arms. Let's go ahead and bring out the arms. There we go. Rotate the arms on up a bit. Fold the arms on out. There you go. Do the same thing on this side. There we go. Now what we want to do is go ahead and bring this on up right here a bit. Now fold this in right here. This little tab will go in that little slot right up in there. There you go. Now what you want to do is you want to bring this all the way up. And now here are the feet. The legs of now right here with the legs, you want to take this right here, fold this on up and over, and just tap that into place right there. Same with over here. Fold it on up and tap that into right there. There you go. Rotate the foot on down. I am surprised at how well they've managed to redo some of the transformation processes with these guys right here. Now what you want to do next is go and take this heel spur right here. I know I have long nails, but quite frankly, I cannot get this heel spur on out. Oh boy. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh boy. Oh boy. Ah, there we go. I know you do have stuff, but there we go. I like to do things the hard way. Don't ask. I don't know why myself. There you go. So the other heel spurs. Right here is the empty arm slot, and you do store his tools in here. Now I did take out one of the original tools because, quite frankly, I think I'll only need one of them as for comparison because the other one is downstairs in the tote still. Not for sure. I'm not for sure if I can find it or not, but I know it's down there. But here is an example size comparison. You can see the original is always going to be much larger than the new one. A bit more detail on this one, bit more, but you can definitely tell the difference. There we go. And put this back in here for right now. How do I even put it? How do you even bring it on out of there? Don't ask me. I don't know. I forget how myself. Let's see here. Yep, I think I see it now. I think I see it now. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, I have to go in from the side. You have to go in from the side because you see how that little groove section takes in that little slot right there. Well, not slot, but like, you know what I mean. And right here's the other bit right here. Now I'm probably going to take out one of these momentarily. But first things first, I'm going to finish up with the transformation. I'm going to go ahead and bring this on down right here. And you can tab this right into there. There you go. Bring that up a little. Bring that up right there. And what you want to do is you want to bring this on up right here. Don't fold this on down just yet. I almost did that right there. Don't fold it on down just yet. You want to bring up Red Alert's head. His head is a little complicated to get on out. It's a little... Oh, there he goes. There he goes. Now, what you want to do next, take this piece right here, fold it underneath. There we go. And collapse it and just fold this on down and push it into place. There we have that. And just go ahead, untab his arms. There we go. Same as it's on this side. There we go. And let's go and push this thing on down right here. And here you have Armada Red Alert, from what I can tell, in his full-fledged robot mode. From what I can tell. But yeah, let's go ahead and take out one of these little things. Let's take out this one again. Because quite frankly, as we all know, I think this is the main one he has in his left arm right here. Push that on in. There you go. And now he's ready for duty. He's ready for duty. Still, it's a shame that they couldn't do this thing right here. If they made this, if they made him a bit bigger, then they probably could have done something with the chest piece right here, and including like a little, like that little disc that shoots on out. But unfortunately, they did not. That still sucks right there. In all honesty, it still sucks. But yeah, very nice, very nice. Love how they redid the whole robot mode. Love how they redid that right there. And this right here, even if you plug this guy right on the back right here, he cannot launch this thing over. You cannot launch that thing on over. You have to manually swing this on out, open over. There you go. There you are. And take this little grabber piece right here and just plug in right there, and it can, well, no, it cannot. It cannot. It kind of looks like it would, but it cannot open or close. So there you have that right there, and you can also just take this little bit right here, put it into his fist right there, and hang on, rotate that, plug that on in. There you go. There we are. And there you have that. There you have that right there. He is now ready to help out the Autobots even more now with his little grappler. So yeah, I do wish there was a way that they like would have made it to where you could slide this on in, but they did not. You have to unplug it. That's one thing that sucks about it. And there you go. But technically, you can still store it in here. Technically, you can, but it's a bit complicated at the same time because you'd have to like move this stuff a little bit right here. And just, well, I'm not going to plug that thing back on in there just yet. Despite the fact that the original one is much bigger, I'm not going to do that just yet. But yeah, articulation-wise for Red Alert, you can just rotate his arm back and forward, up and down a little bit. This will stick right in there still. And just and for those of you who are wondering, hang on. Well, okay, there's no groove section. I thought there was a groove section up there, but yeah, you can just like do it like this right here. Well, I think you have to, oh wait, you have to rotate it around. You have to rotate this around because this piece right here will go into that little tab right there, just to show you all real fast for his transformation sequence, and just have that into place right there. They have that, like that, or is it on the other side? I think it's on the other side. Is it? Ah, it's on the other side. So yeah, you have to do it on. You have to slide this piece into right here. I don't know why they did that right there. I'm not for sure why they did that right there. But yeah, you have to tab this piece right here, I think I know why, because like if they had done a bigger chunk right in there, it would have probably irritated the fans. So yeah, that's pretty much understandable right there. That's understandable. So put that up right there. For his robot mode, you have that. And also for his head, it is on a ball joint. You can see it from right back here, and also translucent red right here. Is this thing can go as like, well, I don't have a flashlight on me still. I don't know. Why didn't I just bring my phone up here? My other phone. So yeah, they could have just like veered in like, so yeah, you can like put, it has like a translucent red right there so you can see a light in the visor. I'm trying to speak it, but it won't come out as words. I don't know why. Do not ask me why. Also for the legs, bit of limited range motion. You can just come up right here, bend the knee, and you can't really go back this way because of how this, because where this is, but you can just untap that so Riddler can run. And also he can pretty much like, there you go, there you have that. So yeah, that's like basically it right there for Riddler, pretty much. So put it back down right there. Let's do some size comparisons. Let's try to adjust this tripod right here as much as possible. Yes, there's a little mini con. Yes, the little mini con is still right there. You might have to switch over the tripods. Excuse me. Should have done that earlier. Let's see if this can. Okay, there we go. Now, for comparisons, here he is with Armada Optimus Prime and the Commander Class Optimus Prime. And I'm going to zoom back a bit. Come on, focus. Just focus. This camera is barely in focusing whenever I go back a bit. There we go. Hopefully that'll do it. There you guys go. And now I'm going to bring it back on in here, but just bear with me, please. Just bear with me. Now, bring in the two hot shots right here. You have them. And I just noticed this right here. Get rid of that. And there we go. Oh, gotta keep them right there. Because group photo. There we go. There we go. Hot shot's definitely it's like a bar right there. There's a bar right there. Like signal bars or just volume bars. And here we go with Starscream. And the other Starscream. There you have that. Here you guys go. And now for the original Armada Red Alert. So yeah, these two stacked together right there. Also, I'm just going to do this real fast. There's a little disc. I still wish that they would have like made it, like they should have made Red Alert a little bigger to include the disc right there. Also, let's do this little gun pit right here. Power link to Minicon. Wrong way. There we go. I'm noticing that he's beginning to yellow a little bit, just a little bit so far. There's his little gun. You can just, well, I'm not going to do that right there. I'm just going to go and take out the other gun. There we go. There we are. Oh, whoops. Dropped him. There we go. Here is the original, right next to the new one. Old one still shows how much better it is compared to the new one. I do like this version. But the old one still has like, it still has like a lot better perks with it. As an old manager of mine had told me many years ago, if it's new, does not mean it's improved. There you have that right there. Hang on, let's take a quick look at him from the front, the side, and the back. Something I like to do right there. So yeah, I'm going to show you all this right here as well. Like, there is not as much paint or detailing on him right here. Not as much. And oh, I just realized this. This little piece should have came off to go over here. Oh boy, Hasbro engineering. Some of the engineering areas are so simplistic. You failed to I love you guys, but you failed to like grasp the originality of some of the figures. I understand this is more cleaner right here, but it would have made a lot more sense if you guys had done it the original way. I know not everything can be done the original way. I know not everything can be done the original way. But I like to see as much originality as possible. But I do like what they did, and oh my gosh, how did I do that? Do not ask me how I did that. There we go. Also, these can actually rotate if you want to do so. And they have that. Oh, and also, let's go ahead and store this away real fast. Store this away. Very simple. Very easy to do. Tap that in there. There you go. Close that and bring that on down. Tap that in, and voila. They have Red Alert now in his robot mode. And if y'all like this video, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe to both me and Wishmaker. Check me out on social media, before I'm putting the cart before the horse, as my dad would normally tell me. If you want to find him, TF Source, BigBadTorso.com, HasbroPulse.com, or in a retailer near you, or if there's a Comic-Con happening nearby, let's see if they have one there. Excuse me, for at least a decent enough price, just a decent enough price. And as I was saying, if y'all like this video, hit the like button, subscribe to me and Richmaker and my Timper1 Gaming channel. Also, check me out on social media such as Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, Discord, and so on. Until next time, everyone, I'm Timper1, and I'll be signing off right now. So, peace out!